Welcome to the Skinny. This is Kelly, and we want to say, I think, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
To all the moms out there, Happy Mother's Day. Yesterday at the Weight Watchers scale, I had actually, this is all going to be long because it all ties together.
Wow.
We had a crazy food week, and we're going to get into that. But I lost 1.4, which I thought I was expected to gain. And so that gives me a total of 70 minus 71.8, but I truly expected to gain.
And you went to your 140s.
I did. I went to my 140s,
So
people.
yay.
Yeah,
Which
so
is
so
what you were all excited about.
But see, look at me. I even forgot. What's wrong with me?
I'm Kim. At the scale, I gained 0.6.
I was in trouble. She was mad at me.
I've lost 92.6. That being said, we had a crazy busy week.
Oh my gosh.
Lot of events and just dinners with friends and a lot of local places, which are kind of one of the things we're going to talk about. So we'll get to that. That being said, obviously we want to say Happy Mother's Day.
We do want to say Happy Mother's Day, and our mom passed away. It'll be 3 years in October. So this is our mom, Charlotte Pennington.
She was just like
she was a great mom,
and
before she passed away, she had like 2 years before she passed away, she'd lost a significant amount of weight.
Yes, she did.
Because then she went on to have heart surgery, and then she broke her hip. She did both of those things like 6 months before her passing.
Yeah.
But she was in great shape as far as like weight-wise.
She had lost her weight. She did it by eating right. She didn't do Weight Watchers. She didn't Weight Watchers. She didn't do it.
She has done Weight Watchers with us over the years.
She has, but this time she didn't.
No.
She did it on her own, and she was just conscious of what she was eating. A lot of salads and a lot of yogurts, which is how she thought weight loss should be. But it made her happy, so she did it.
But our great mom
and she was a size 6.
Yeah, our great mom story is that before, right after her heart surgery, we would go shopping with her, and she would buy all these small clothes. And
we still have some of them, teeny tiny.
She really loved that, and that was fun for us because we got to really experience that with her, being so excited about clothes shopping because she could fit into normal size clothes.
Yeah. So yeah, it was exciting. It's a good memory. It's a really good memory. So, and we have some of her clothes, and we have actually been able to wear some of the stuff.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys a story. Don't tell anybody. I got to tell this story.
Okay, I think it's funny.
She bought a ton of really cute underwear before she passed away. It's all really small.
With tags on them.
With tags on them. And when I cleaned out her stuff, I couldn't wear them yet.
She was the queen of buying stuff and taking forever to wear it.
Yeah. Never got to it. So she had a ton of them, and I kept them. Now I can wear them. Just saying. I just had to share. That's a weird story, but I'm sorry.
No, I think it's fun. I think it's fun.
So every time I wear a pair, Kelly, I'm wearing my mom's underwear.
I'm wearing the woman's pajamas. I'm wearing some of the woman's pajamas. Come on.
But this is underwear.
But it had a tag on it. Are you not wearing the ones without tags, are you?
No.
But you could. She's your mom, but
She's
you
my mom.
But still.
But no, they all had tags on them.
Okay, that being said, let's move it along.
Okay.
Now that we've aired our dirty laundry.
It was clean.
Before we go any further, we need to tell you about the kettlebell. Well, no, let's start with the yoga situation.
Okay, I woke up last Monday morning, where I couldn't even turn my neck much more than this. I slept wrong. So we skipped yoga.
But I gotta say, I was gonna go, but I thought, here's why I didn't go. Here's why I didn't go. Because it's either gonna be something we're both gonna be loved and be obsessed about, or it is going to be so flippin' hysterical because we're awful and we are going to laugh until we pee our pants.
Yes.
And I could not miss doing that without her there in case one of those two scenarios was going to be awesome.
Because it happened with the kettlebells.
It happened with the kettlebells.
So here we put the kettlebell.
Which was, I got to say, I really liked the workout. It went very quickly, and boy, did we feel it.
And I'm still a little glowy from
it. At one point, it's like we did the Kathy Smith DVD, and she's phenomenal in this. Yeah. She makes it quick, easy, gets in, gets out, gets it done. I appreciate that. I mean, you got to work out.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that she got it done and she didn't belabor it for 30 damn minutes.
Just talk.
It was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, at one point she says something about thrusting, and then she starts going, thrusting. So I, of course, drop my kettlebell. I'm on the floor. I'm laughing. The tears are pouring. And I'm like, wow.
It was really funny.
I'm like, we got to rewind the DVD. And she's like, no, I'm not rewinding the DVD.
Because you were on the floor.
I couldn't help it. I was on the floor. I could not take it.
It was funny.
That being said, we really liked the kettlebell.
We did.
And our friend Jen, who we've all told you about, who's doing Weight Watchers as well,
We have
bought
a
it too.
challenge.
So we have a challenge going on. We have to do that arm workout. We're not concentrating on the other workouts because there's different ones.
Yep.
The arm one, because she has the same arm issue we do.
Yeah.
3 days a week.
Yeah.
And we have to text each other.
We did it.
Done it.
We're done.
Did it today.
Yeah.
And that's our goal. So if I think the Eka 4th went in just to brag a little, I will.
I really felt it. I did. It was
yeah,
tough.
it was
tough.
tough.
I know it'll get easier.
I actually, I mean, there's some moves I'm doing. I'm like, I'm not doing the lower stuff in conjunction. I am partway doing it because I really was not able to do it.
It was hard.
But she told you, if you can't go down all the way, go down partway.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of this workout.
So what we really want to talk about today is tough times and how to handle them. Like this week was...
And we don't mean like horrible times.
No.
I mean, the tough times can be a lot of things. It
Yeah.
can be horrible times, but it could also be good times that are overwhelming because
like,
there's lots of stuff.
This was tough this week only because it was... I mean, I think I probably almost ate out almost every meal but breakfast. And it was like
not me,
all week long.
Yeah,
it was
a
rough.
lot of meals.
And it was just like, how am I going to make the best decision? Yeah, where I could like look it up and get points, I did. Where I couldn't.
But local places, you can't do that.
So you pick the best option that you think you can
My
make.
kind of rule of thumb is to get as close as possible in the description. And usually there's a range. There's like a high one, a middle one, and a low one of points. I typically try to look at how it's prepared. And if it's like, you know, it could be, I will go the middle.
Yeah.
If it's something that's maybe, I'm like, oh, they probably prepared this in butter. I will choose, which I wouldn't order that typically, but say that was what I ended up with, I would go to the higher.
Yeah.
I don't typically choose the lower anymore. Back in the day, choose the lower. Let's be real. But now I'm more likely to choose the middle of the road and potentially the higher, depending on how I think it might have been prepared.
I think most people say, well, what do you do in that instance? Well, what I do is I go and I look at a menu and I think, okay, my fallback when I can't think of anything is like chicken
grilled
breast.
chicken.
Get a
Let's call
grilled
it.
chicken breast, and I'll say side of vegetables, usually
a
green
baked potato
beans,
or mashed potatoes,
and a baked potato.
Because mashed potatoes aren't always bad.
No.
Ask how are they prepared in butter? You can say, hey, does it come with a lot of butter on it? And if they say, oh no, we don't put it with butter, then sometimes I'll even get the mashed potatoes or mashed potatoes.
A baked potato, literally no butter, no sour cream, and I'll put ketchup on mine. I know that sounds gross, but it's good. It tastes like French fry to me. Or I'll plan a little bit ahead enough to take my fat-free sour cream to use.
Yes.
Like a little thing.
I've taken my own dressing. We like both like the Skinny Girl, which is really hard to find. So we ordered on Walmart.com. I gotta tell you, it's the dressings are amazing. We do the honey Dijon, and I apparently they have that poppy seed that's amazing. But the only way for us to get it is none of the stores carry it is to order it on Walmart.com. So that's what we do, and it's phenomenal. So if you're looking for a dressing, salad dressing, try it. It's worth it. There's like $2 a bottle. Love it.
Yeah, one of our challenges, I think we had one yesterday.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I would call this a good challenge because we planned
show
for
our
it.
pictures.
Oh, I will get to that. But we were going to a birthday party that we go
fun
to
birthday party
every year, and
our friend Jen.
There's always amazing cake. And I know the baker is amazing. She's ridiculous. So I know I'm going to have that cake. That's planned for. It's prepared for. I know what the menu is going to be, so I can plan on what to eat. But it's a big food day.
It's a food day.
And I enjoyed it all, and I feel no guilt. But you know, I knew going into it, I was going to try to offset it.
And we didn't go
today.
Well, I'm going to track everything. No, we went in going, I'm going to have what I'm going to have, and I'm going to work it out.
Yes,
that's how we went into the day.
And so pretty much, I'm like, I have no weeklies. As far as I'm concerned, I have no weeklies anymore.
Yep.
But today, I'm offsetting it. We've eaten very light today, and I will probably try to save 5 to 8 or a little more
of my dailies. And I know Weight Watchers probably wouldn't recommend that.
No.
Which I get. But
I'm just today.
Just today. I, you know, that way with throwing out all my weeklies and then doing a little offset today, I think I can come out and working out, really kind of doing the kettlebells and maybe getting some extra walking in.
Yeah. But we're not giving on the fruit. We're still eating fruit. And we're eating enough to satisfy ourselves. But I normally wouldn't try to save that many, but I ate enough for today.
Yeah.
And then next week,
the cake was delish.
Oh, it's delish.
Red velvet.
The rest of the week, I'm going to do my 30 points every day. And that's just, it's just enough to offset it for me. And I know I may actually have a gain, It's okay. It's okay.
I know going in, and I'm excited about that. I'm excited that it was a fun event.
It was.
And if I gain, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm going to know going in, I've tried to make up for it.
Yeah.
And we'll call it.
I have to say, I want to point out, I've actually, as being part of the Turtle Club, I've lost 7 weeks in a row.
I got
That's
nothing.
never happened.
But I had a 5-week going, and then I had a gain, and I was like, okay, I couldn't explain the gain. Then the next week I had a loss, and then a gain again. I'm like, sometimes you just don't know.
Sometimes you do. Well, again, summertime. I think summertime is a whole other way of having to deal. You have to adjust to spring and summer as far as all the events and things that happen.
Yes.
And I think that's a big thing. And we're gearing up for that, and we're experiencing it now. So now we talk about events that are coming up, and what's our game plan?
Yeah. We also have a Dairy Whip by our house that has the best ice cream in the world.
It is.
And
people drive
it's
from
soft serve, and
all
we
over
love
to get
it. Yeah, other little towns come in to have it. And our friend Christy's on Weight Watchers too, and she lives in the same town we do.
She lives about 5 minutes from us.
So what we do is we have agreed among the 3 of us that we can have the kitty cone one time a week in the summer. We don't always have it. There's weeks like I won't have it this week, and I had it last week.
Yeah.
But during the summertime, the months that they're open, we can have it one time a week.
It's a little kitty soft serve cone.
It's wonderful.
With sprinkles.
And we just count it.
I love
and it works.
Rainbow sprinkles.
So yeah, I mean, you just have to find ways to make it work. The tough things like ice cream in summer and you know, picnics. You just have to find ways to make it work for you.
You do. And if you're having a tough day too, sometimes you're having a moment where you're just like, I want to eat that. And then I tell myself, but you know what? Think about it this way. You're having your kitty cone Friday.
Yeah.
Or you're having it Saturday. And you'll get there. You'll get there.
And there's the day-to-day things. I always tell, I actually said this in our meeting Saturday, that whenever I have something I'm craving or wanting, and I'll go, you know what? If I really want it tomorrow, I'll have it, I'll plan it, and I'll point it, and I'll make it work.
Yeah.
If I really want it. More times than not, the next day, I don't even want it.
We've said that before, and I have to say, it really works.
It helps with the tough days. And if you have a tough day, tell yourself that. And that once you say that to yourself, you know what, you tend to feel better. I don't know why those words make you feel better, but they do.
Usually I say that to myself when I go get an apple or I go get a piece of fruit because, or I get something to drink because sometimes it's just that you're thirsty.
And sometimes those little things work, and try just different things to get through the tough days. Tough I mean even some positive things too, like events and just going to McDonald's with the kids because they want to go play.
Yeah. Or some days, I'm sorry, but you just have, if you're you just have a hungry day.
Yes.
And sometimes I'm like that. Yeah. You know what I do with my hungry days? What I do is, because I generally wake up and I know I'm hungry, so I'm like, you know what? I switch my food. I decide, like, maybe I didn't bring enough for lunch, so what I do is, generally my fallback is Subway. So I go get a Subway sandwich, loaded. I've got protein, I've got veggies, and it tends to satisfy me more, so then maybe my dinner's lighter. So I just switch my dinner up for something lighter. But that's why I kind of get through the
Subway
hungry
does it for me when I have, because I usually do a pretty light lunch, my turkey sandwich. Right. So you're right. I will hit Subway on a day where I just feel ravenous.
I'm just having a hungry day.
Yes.
And sometimes doing that, by the time I get home, I'll have my lighter dinner. And of course, I've always saved points for a snack or a dessert a little bit. So I tend to be okay. But that's kind of, you just have to,
get through the hungry days.
You have to have game plans. And that's always my game plan.
Contingency plans.
Contingency. That's exactly
Contingency plans for tough times.
It's true. So let's get into our favorites.
Yeah.
We talked about that party.
Yes.
And they had a photo booth at the party. It
was her daughter Savannah's 7th birthday.
It was so fun. And she has a broken wrist.
She does. A broken elbow.
Normally they would have like their jump up and they would play jump. But
but we had a photo booth, which was so much more fun.
So
especially for the adults.
I want to show this one. We look like dorks. But here we are. We look plain and simple. Then we get crazy, and then we get crazier, and then, hello, look at the hats. I love that one.
I had so much fun.
With the eyeballs, I love that one.
I had so much fun.
We're nutballs. And then here's with our other friends, but see, I'll do those fast because, we're nuts. They were so much fun. I loved it, and,
I didn't mind having my picture taken.
That's exactly right. We would never have entered that booth. I can tell you that right now.
She had one at her wedding many years ago, and I don't even remember if I got in the photo booth.
I think we did maybe once because we felt like we had to, but we didn't enjoy it.
No.
I mean, there was no joy. No. There was no joy in Mudville.
No.
It was not fun. So, and then my food favorite, oh my gosh, you guys are
And if
going to
anybody
die.
can catch the Joy in Mudville reference listed below,
Let us know.
Let us know if you catch where it's from.
I can't even believe I said that.
It took me a minute when you said that.
And my favorite food thing, Smucker's, you guys are going to die, caramel sauce.
So we made with Splenda.
Oh my
Because
God.
we can't do sugar alcohol.
I have to say, I'm not a crazy ice cream person except for our place, which I love. And the Halo ice cream is good.
Halo Top, yep.
I like that. But I don't love it because ice cream's not a crazy for me, except for my place. But this really, I love caramel. And this caramel sauce,
Apples. That would be great with apples.
apples. It's 3 SP
Really good.
for 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons is a lot.
Yeah, and it is really
You
good.
really only need like 1.
On an
I mean,
apple,
it's
amazing. You
a
just
lot.
put your 1 tablespoon.
Does
and
it come
you
out
dip-
as 1 for a 1 tablespoon? 1
I
point?
didn't check that, but you can check that. I didn't
Okay.
check that, but 3 SP for
I
2
found it
tablespoons.
in Kroger.
Yum.
If you have Kroger, that's where I found it. And I found it in the freezer section on end capped with all the Sunday stuff.
With the sauces,
with all the stuff
the
for,
chocolate and
ice
stuff.
cream.
Yeah.
Your
turn.
Oh, okay.
I did my other
I
one.
have, let's
Which one are you gonna
see. Let's do my favorites.
Oh, your guac or I see I gave it away. I'm sorry.
Most people probably have tried this.
Yes, but I don't know if most people know it comes individually.
I found this at Costco. Holy Guacamole. They do minis.
I love that.
And I love guacamole.
I'd never seen those.
The entire container is 3 SPs. And for me, I would do this actually with two points of the pretzel thins.
Yeah,
and
the
42
minis.
is 3 points. And I think 30 some is like 30 or 32 was 2. That's what I would do this with. Or I would actually open this with dinner and split it with you and maybe put it on tacos
Or tacos
taco
and stuff.
boats or something like that. I love guacamole.
Well, because I hate getting the big containers sometimes because I don't eat it fast enough.
No, and this comes in a big pack of 20 for like $5 at Costco.
Yeah.
And so Christy bought some and she gave me 4 of them.
This
So
is
we
our
kind of
Weight Watchers
trade
thing.
with each other.
We do. Well, that's another
that.
thing to consider. If you haven't tried something or you don't want to necessarily go, I'm not going to eat that many single individual sizes.
We'll trade.
Go with a friend and swap out your stuff.
Like you get half of this and you get half of this pack.
Yeah.
And so yeah, they had all kinds of lovely stuff at the Costco.
Yeah.
And my non-food favorite thing this week is
I love it.
I love it. Our friend Christy gave this to
Again,
us.
for her birthday.
Oh yes, of course I love it. It's London. I love it.
A little bit. It's so
My
cute.
little British bag. And I love
It's
it.
kind of like you can wipe it down.
Yes.
Hear that?
And it's got the hard bottom, pretty thick. And what I use this for is every week, Saturday morning for Weight Watchers, I prepare the oatmeal in the containers for me, Kelly, and Christy. I'm nice.
She is
I
nice.
make oatmeal with the blueberries and banana
She makes us
for
oatmeal.
all. And I'll prepare it, put it in here, and I'll pack them up and take them and we eat them in our meeting.
I tell her, I'm like, we don't make you feel guilty. You just enjoy doing that.
I'm making 1. What's making 2 more? So I might, you know what I mean? I'm already making it. So I get a little plastic spoon and we're good to go. And everybody has breakfast during the
And
meeting.
as we're eating, people keep telling us, why don't you guys like start a business and you can sell
Food
those
truck.
outside of Weight Watchers before the meeting.
Food truck. I'm like, wow. But
What would we call our food truck?
oatmeal truck?
Oatmeal. No. What are you gonna call it?
I got
Oatmeal
nothing.
truck? Put some ideas if you can think of a name
Wow.
for our Weight Watchers oatmeal truck.
Wait, well, no, there's the sandwich breakfast thing I make too.
Okay, so it's a Weight Watchers breakfast truck.
I got nothing. Somebody said a food truck, and I'm like, seriously?
Yeah,
But
that's
somebody
going a-
could make money
That's going a little far.
who did light food outside in the food truck, and as we stand in line every morning at Saturday
It's
morning
true.
at 8 o'clock.
I think my idea is better. I think Oprah should open some Weight Watchers restaurants.
that would.
What would the name of
would
that
be great.
restaurant be? I wonder.
I don't know.
Wouldn't that be cool? Because then you go on the menu, everything is like pointed.
That would
I
be
would
awesome.
love that. Yeah, put it. Let's get Oprah. Are you listening?
Start
we need
a
restaurants.
petition. Let's do it. That would be great. Oh, I did want to share one other new thing. I'm going to go grab it real quick.
See, she always does
Well, I
that.
just had it occur to me.
And then I have to like wing it. What am I going to tell them? What am I going to say?
Oh, Weight Watchers, it's our
They've
meeting.
seen those. You're ruining the. See, you're ruining
If you
it.
don't go to meetings, you might want to go
That's
weigh in
true.
1 month if you're online and
That's
just go in when you
true.
have to go in and weigh in.
So online people,
Hummus
Yeah.
and red pepper, and then they're also hummus, classic hummus, and they're chips, and they both have like little.
yeah, it says basically they're 3 SP, and one of them is roasted red pepper hummus with like this rosemary type cracker.
And this one is a classic hummus, and
And
it has like a lemon It's
cracker.
But one of the leaders said she tried it and she said it's more tangy.
Yeah,
like
not
tangy
lemon.
cracker.
So.
3 points for the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, great snack for the week. Might be worth a try. I haven't tried it yet.
I'm looking forward to trying it. So
me too.
If you go to meetings only periodically to weigh in if you feel like it.
Yeah.
So worth doing just to get the new product.
I'm gonna give it a try.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll let you know what we think.
And we'll let you know how the saga with the kettlebell and the yoga goes too.
Let's see how sore I am tomorrow before we go to yoga.
We're going to yoga.
We are going to yoga. Ow.
Okay. It could be a story.
It could be a story. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.